All right, let's enter our coordinates. We're going to Herschel 36. And that's another 21 light year jump, which is nothing compared to what we've done.
Frameshift drive charging.
I have been playing this mission late in the evenings with all the lights off. It's quite lonely out in space. Although there are a number of pilots on this mission, I'm flying alone. And it's been quite the experience. You can see the nebula there. That's the orangish color.
Fuel scooping.
Herschel 36 is the primary star of the Lagoon Nebula, but this system itself does not contain a landable
Fuel
planet.
scoop disengaged.
So there is one of the distant world landing sites that's located in this nebula, and it makes for a fine spot to enjoy the colors of the lagoon. So we're gonna head to that. What I'm looking for is Tennis Endeavor. It's NGC 6530 WFI 16706. And there it is right there. So it's 14 light years away. We'll lock the destination and engage.
Frameshift drive charging.
First thing I'm going to do is scoop some fuel.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
We took a little damage on that last star. Astra, what happened?
Obviously, you flew too close to the star.
Oh, really?
Well, ask a silly question. You need to be more careful while you are gaining better exploration skills. After all, we are quite some distance from civilization.
Well, I suppose you're right. Thanks for the insight.
You are quite welcome, Rudy. And after all, if you blow up, so do I.
And the next thing I need to do is I need to find out which planet is Tennis Endeavor. So I know that its orbital body is designated A1A. But since I haven't explored any of these planets, it's not telling me which ones are which. So I'm going to go through until I find it. So first of all, I want to scan this star. Right, I know it's not an asteroid belt. So let's see what we can find here.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Okay, now that we've gotten fuel, let's see if we can figure out which one of these planets is the one we need to look for. Okay, we're scanning this one. Okay, that's a class 3 giant, gas giant. That's A1, so that's not the one we need. We need A1A. So I am assuming that A1A is going to be the planet closest to that gas giant. So let's check that one out. We're getting closer to the planet we want to land on. It's right there. 16706 A1A, but I want to get a different angle on that gas giant that it is orbiting. I'm approaching our destination landing planet. It's on the yellow ring there. You can see a little bright spot. Wanted to get a better angle to enjoy the rings around that gas giant. Okay, this is gonna be, oh boy, this is gonna be kind of scary. I've not landed on a planet before. I don't have a lot of experience, so we're just gonna go in and see what happens. Hopefully it's not too bad gravity that it sucks me right into the planet, because I really don't know how to approach.
Orbital flight engaged.
It appears that the surface gravity is 0.16 Gs, so that's not too bad. I hope I don't crash. There's quite a few. I don't know what those are. Are those canyons? Looks like this thing's been bombarded with meteors. Oh, the suspense is killing me. Oh, cool. It must be I'm getting close. Now the next thing I need to do is I need to find my landing coordinates. The coordinates for being on the surface is minus 12.71 latitude and 70.28 for longitude. Looking at the hologram on the right of my console, on the HUD just above that hologram, there are 3 numbers. The first one we're going to call X, and the second one we're going to call Z. The first step is in orbital cruise. In orbital cruise, the first thing you want to do is to find one of the planet's poles. You do this by confirming if only either X or Z increases or decreases while you're traveling towards it. So what you want to do is pretty much go around until you see one of them moving and the other one not. You want to try to get as close as possible to the coordinates that you want to go to. Try to stay within 2 to 5 points away from it. Once you've descended onto the planet, the heading marker just above your regular level display will show up. You'll need to go in a specific heading to either increase or decrease X or Y. If you choose heading 0, that increases the X coordinate. Therefore, traveling at a heading of 180 will decrease the X. Traveling at 270 decreases the Z coordinate.
Damn is right. Where did you get your pilot's license?
Not now, Astra.
Well, let's hope there is a later. Please take it easy.
Shields online.
Down slowly, slowly, slowly. Gentle now. A little bit further. Oh, a little bit further. Oh, thank God, we're down. Well, we made it safe, if not sound. Then I'm going to have to practice landing just a little bit. Now, we haven't landed exactly where we need to be. So I'm going to take an SRV and travel to the proper coordinates. I don't necessarily have to, but this is the first camp. I want to be right exactly where I'm supposed to be. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Let me get one of my SRVs out here and we'll travel that way. Deploy SRV.
Deploying.
Alright, we got one coming down. Now, I have 4 of these SRVs because I put a pretty good size hangar in. So I do have 4 of these, and they can be repaired if you don't blow them up. So let's get out here a little bit. I'm going to dismiss the ship. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay. Astra, dismiss the ship, please.
As you wish. Orbit.
There she goes.
Guidance system online.
We're just going to put that in a low orbit just to keep it safe. And plus, I want to be able to bring it back down where we really want it to be. So, that being said, let's get out of
Holding
here.
pattern engaging.
No, look, you can see the ship going off. There's the trail, the vapor trail. Okay, so we're going to head out to the proper coordinates, and we make camp when we get there. I'll bring the ship back. Alright, we're at the right location. We are at the right location. Let's bring the ship back. Astra, bring the ship back, please.
Affirmative. Stand by. Maneuvering. Initiating landing protocols. Reducing velocity and deploying docking modules. I'm here.
But before we put the SRV away, I want to take a picture of our first camping spot here. Our first landing spot. May not have been perfect, but we made it. Got a lot more to go. Astra, take a picture, please.
Taking higher resolution photo.
Alright, let's go put our SRV away. Astra, put the buggy away.
Okay, executing now. Prepping SRV. Securing the ship.
Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you on the next part of our journey.